You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on in, come on in. Welcome to the chat one more again. This makes my third time going live today. Oh, yeah, girl, it's hard. And I still got two other TV shows that I still got to review. Belle, which was Reunion Part 1. And what else? Ooh, let me look at my little list. Oh, sisters, yes, I still owe you guys Belle, Collective Review, and Sisters. And I gotta speak to somebody because I think I'm gonna do like one of the reunions with somebody, collaborate with Deanna Irvin. So I need to talk to her. I don't know if she's already did her reunion review yet, so I'm gonna have to talk to her. I haven't even watched the show, so I think that came on Friday. So yeah, I'm not too late. But anyway, come on in. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table on YouTube. If you're watching from Facebook, please feel free to come on over to YouTube and subscribe to the Hood Table so that you can get all our YouTube notifications and our uploads. Our lives and uploads. But yes, we're going to be reviewing Ruthless Season 1. Well, actually, did I put Season 1? Hold up, this is Season 2. Hold on, hold up, wait a minute. Hold on, let me change the bottom here. Hold up. I'm tripping. It's Season 2. Okay. There we go, Season 2. I'm like, dang, did I mess the live up? Like, for real? Okay, so I do got it titled right on the YouTube video, so that's good. That's all fine and dandy. If I messed it up on YouTube, on Facebook, it's cool. It's cool. But anyway, let me know what y'all thought about this episode. This episode was really gritty, huh? Like, I think maybe the grittiest that we done seen thus far out of the 2 seasons. I wasn't ready for everything. I wasn't ready for it all. But yeah, let me know what y'all thought about the episode or the different storylines. But we're gonna start off as normally at the beginning, and let me get me a little drink. Okay, so we're gonna start off at the beginning, and again, it's Season 2, Episode 4 of Ruthless, and it was titled Duplicity. Duplicity, that was the title of the show. So, starting at the beginning of the show, Tally actually slept with Yancey, the mechanic, who she said, well, actually, okay, the whole deal was, Tally had kind of made like a bet with Yancey. And Yancey was supposed to help them out because, her and Ruth had been trying to get, the kids out of there, get the keys to the bus, just trying to find a way out for the keys. They also want the keys to been trying to get the keys from Daikon for the children's trailer. So she had made a bet with Yancey, the mechanic, who told her that she was actually better than what he thought, or maybe more than what he might have imagined. He really enjoyed himself. She kind of did it just as if, like, okay, I got to do this. Her and Ruth, they used to be on the whole stroll anyway. So, doing drugs and everything. So it ain't nothing for them to sleep with somebody, just because. Hello. Hey, what's up, Deborah? Hey, what's up, fam? It ain't nothing new for them to do something a little strange for a little change, right? So she slept with him. He enjoyed it. Said she was much more than he had imagined. Then right after the moment was over, I was like, what the hell? She asked him, was he still going to help her? And I was like, is this man crazy? Is he a whole psychopath? Is he bipolar? Because like one minute he was like, okay, I'm gonna still help you. You know, I'm gonna still help you out, girl. Shoot, that thing down there was good, girl. You did good, girl. So I'm gonna help you out. Then the next second, he just went crazy on her. He was like, I ain't gonna do shit. I ain't helping you out, and I'm gonna tell the highest what went down between us, and yada yada yada. And I was like, and if that wasn't bad enough, Andrew was standing outside the bus the entire time, just in disbelief that his woman Tally would be all up in there in that bus, steaming up them windows with our boy Yancey. And then she had the nerves to get off the bus and walked towards him and lied. And I know when she got off that bus, walking towards him had to be like walking the Green Mile. Like, she couldn't come up with anything better. Like, you just got off the bus. He saw you get off the bus, and you tell him that you were looking for somebody, her daughter. No, first she said, I was going to the bathroom, or I just came from the bathroom. Then he was like, no, no, Tally, tell me the truth, tell me the truth. Then she said, oh, I just wanted to go see my daughter. I wanted to see my daughter. Then, he was like, you still lying, girl. You know, just tell the truth. Just be a woman about your shit. Just, you know, fess up. She kept lying to him over and over again. And then it was like, he got angrier and angrier. She done went from one angry man into the arms of an even angrier man. And I could not believe it, y'all. I thought he was just going to assault her right there in the middle of the doggone compound when he tried to spin her around and just take it. Because he saw her just give it up. And he knows what she's all about, or what she used to be all about. Or is she still? Or is she still? Because you heard Yancey call her a hoe. He's like, I ain't helping your hoe ass out. So has she really changed? I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all think that she's really changed. But I think she just did that out of desperation. I don't think she's a hoe anymore now. Ruth, on the other hand, mm, I don't know about Ruth. I think Ruth be enjoying what she do with all those different men. I really do. But I don't know. I don't know. She just seems like she's enjoying what she be doing. Like, she knows she can use her body to get what she wants. See, Tally, she can't use her body to get what she wants. Ruth, on the other hand, she just, I don't know. But anyway, she kept lying to Andrew, and then when he tried to take it, because she sure wasn't trying to give it up, then that's when she was like, I'm on my period. And of course he responded with, I thought you was pregnant, because she been telling him, you know, I'm pregnant all along, I'm pregnant. And when he said that, I thought you were pregnant, then he says, what'd he say? So, no, she said it came late. Ain't that the right thing to do? When you lie to a man and say you're pregnant, that's like, that's the answer. That's the comeback. That's the clapback. Like, my period came late. It came late. You know, I thought I was pregnant, but you know, maybe next time. Maybe next time. But like, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about Andrew's statement after that, because right then and there is exactly why I keep asking y'all, do y'all think that Andrew has been totally compromised? Like, when he said to Tally that he loved her and how he had risked everything for her, including his family and his career. Like, why would his career be in jeopardy from sleeping with her? Because, I mean, his coworker Malcolm, who's sleeping with all his coworker wives, including Andrew's wife, he still got a job. He's still clocking in, punching on the clock. So why is Andrew's job in jeopardy for messing around with her? Like, I don't know. I don't know. He be having me tripping. Like, one minute you seem like you still working undercover for the government. You trying to get the coat show down. You trying to, but then the next minute is like, you actually enjoying what you're doing out there. What has he really brought to the FBI as far as evidence? Huh? And we're gonna discuss evidence again a little bit later. But y'all let me know if y'all think he's been compromised, or if y'all think that he's still working on if he's still being loyal to the FB to the I. Let me know that, because I'm not so sure, and I just keep getting more and more, unsure after each episode. But anyway, yeah, let me know what y'all thought about that. And then also he told her that she made him fall in love with her and fall in love with that place. That's another reason why I said, do y'all think Andrew has been compromised? He's in love with that place? Like, is he still playing a role? I can't tell. It just seems like he seriously wants to be there and he enjoys being there. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But anywho, Andrew was like, how dare you lie to me, right in his doggone face, even after he had gave her several chances to tell the truth. She still continued to lie, saying that she was coming from the bathroom. Then after that, Andrew, he was mad and disgusted with her. He just turned around and walked away. But question. Do you think that Tally and Yancy had anal sex? Now, most of the men around there, they either slept with the highest, or a man that slept with them, or they done slept with another man. Their whole cleansing thing and all that kind of, jazz. Because, and the reason why I asked that is because when Andrew had retched around, when he had retched under her clothes and he came back with some blood, he was like, you say you on your period? But he wasn't so sure it was period blood. He said, this wetness doesn't look like you're on your period, Tally. Then I was like, well, being that Andrew was cleansed by the highest, during that cleansing, he probably experienced some bleeding himself, among some other secretions being mixed together, being combined. So I'm like, what the hell he talking about? Like if you're looking at two different bloods, how can you tell this one is period blood and this one is from somebody slicing their wrist or something? Unless it was something else mixed into the blood. And that's why I said, do y'all think that it might have been anal? I'm just saying, most of the men around there are sleeping with each other. I mean, even the highest is sleeping with other men, and then he turned around and slept with Rue, but I don't know. Y'all let me know. Again, I told y'all that this episode was a little gritty. It was a little graphic. But as far as Andrew again, he's pissed off, at putting everything online for Tally. Tally's pissed off at herself for being hoodwinked by Yancy. Ruth was like, I told you so. Tally didn't want to hear the shit, but Ruth told her. She was like, I told you over and over again, let me handle things, let me handle everything. But nah, Tally didn't want to listen. Tally kept being impatient. Now look at what happened with the girl. She done came out of there all bloodied up and stuff. Ain't no telling what all that damn nasty ass mechanic did. I'm like, ugh. He's just not appealing at all. And then he act like he crazy and bipolar, and then he's a greasy, dirty, nasty mechanic. I'm like, child. I hope Tally went straight to the showers. Mm. I hope she used some too. I don't know. Can they use protection in there? I don't remember ever hearing about if they can use protection in there or not. I don't know, but y'all let me know. Let me know. But yeah, so Ruth knew all along that Yancy was playing her. And again, Tally, she needed Ruth to help pull her together again. Tally is always falling apart and breaking down and shit. I'm like, she's about to go mental. If they don't get her out of there, she is gonna go mental for real. But Ruth said, yeah, he used you a old dirty wash rag, but that can do. So get over it and let her work that plan. First, Ruth has to work on Andrew, because Andrew believes that Tally did indeed sleep with that man, which she did. But Andrew supposedly supposed to be helping get out. Like I said, I don't know what the hell Andrew's doing right now, or what's going on in his mind, or if he really is leaving that place. He told Tally. But anywho, let's move right along. Move right. Daikon and Clark. Last episode, Daikon had Clark take down all the escape and surround them all in the woods. Then after that, he told Clark to keep them in the woods and deprive them of food and shelter for 24 hours. And in addition to that, Daikon wanted to know what Clark, had found at the police station. Remember, it was Clark, it was Melinda, and it was a few other people. They had went through the sheriff's or the police station, the sheriff's office, and basically they found nothing. Nothing. Like Clark gave Daikon all these photographs. It was basically photographs of nothing. I don't even know why the hell would you take all them pictures of nothing? I mean, there was nothing in the drawers in the deputy's office. It was nothing in the drawers, nothing in the cabinet. I mean, nothing in the trash can. But they took all those pictures, and Daikon was just looking at the pictures like, what is this? It's nothing here. I mean, what? They didn't find nothing. So that's when Daikon realized, oh, this got to be a setup. If there's no files on them, and they know that people are investigating them, then he's like, okay, it got to be a plant. It got to be a plant. It got to be some agent who was sent there to look in on them, and we already know who that agent is. But again, I ask y'all, do y'all think that somebody else in the sheriff's office or at that local police station is in on it too? Like working undercover too? Let me know if y'all believe that, because we know that Brian, he's actually an FBI guy. We know that hell, Andrew is, but I still don't know what side he stands, on what side he stands. So I don't know about him. But anywho, as far as Andrew again, Andrew and Oliver, okay, they need to get rid of this body. They need to get rid of Lilo's body, and his body has just been sitting around stanking up the whole entire place. I'm surprised ain't nobody found his remains. I'm surprised ain't nobody found his remains, because they ain't buried or nothing. They still was sitting in that little what do you call that little thing? I can't remember what it was. The little y'all know the little wagon, whatever you call that little thing. But anyway, his body is sitting there, and then remember, Oliver cut him up. He chopped him all up, and all his body parts. He just in a whole bunch of just loose pieces. Okay, but Clark and a few others had hopped onto some four-wheelers to make their way back to the woods to the escapees. And Oliver and Andrew was trying to figure out the best way to get rid of, proof of Lilo's murder, basically. And were you guys cringing like I was? Like I said, his body is in just so many pieces. Like Oliver, he's good with a knife, he's good with a sword, he's good with an axe, he's good. That man cut that boy up into so many little pieces, and he was just throwing him in the back of the trunk. And every time he threw a piece of his body, I was like, oh, gross. I was like, because it was the sound. It was all in the sound. Every time a piece of the body hit the trunk, it was like splat, splat. Like, because he was just in a pool of blood, like, and remains and, all that other stuff. All that other stuff in there. I was just like, oh, just get on with it. But yeah, Oliver was just tossing him piece by piece. Poor old little Lilo. Tossing him piece by piece into the trunk. All I heard was splat, splat. But yeah, in the middle of trying to come up with a plan, Andrew got sidetracked. He just cannot get his off of the fact that not only has his wife cheated on him, but his side piece then also cheated on him. And not only that, now he's thinking about leaving. And then I think Andrew is confused, because if he's supposed to be undercover, why was he warning Oliver that he can go to jail for all the murders he has committed? I don't know. Again, I don't know where Andrew stands. Excuse me. But Oliver, he's a no limit soldier. He's a no limit soldier. He was like, I've been to jail. I ain't scared of jail. I go back to jail. This ain't shit. What do y'all think's gonna happen to Oliver if they find out he killed Lilo? I mean, I don't know what to think might happen to him when they find out, because they gonna find out when they find out that he killed Lo. He talking about, I've been to jail, I was on the streets, I was in the gangs, I did this, that, and the third out there in prison. I did what I had to do to survive. So we know he done killed many people, okay? And now he done killed Lilo. But y'all let me know what y'all think might happen to him. Do you think he might get a pass or just get sent to the punishment trailer? Or do you think that he in fact will be murdered himself? So let me know how y'all feel about that. But after Andrew was explaining to Oliver how to get rid of the body, Oliver was like, "You sure know how to hide a body really well." And what did Andrew say? He said, "I know how to get rid of a body really well, and I know how to get rid of evidence too. And don't you ever forget that." Oliver was like, "Okay, yes, sir." He was like, "Yes, sir." But as far as Andrew's wife Sarah, this old nasty hoe. Okay, anyway, we can't just talk about her because it takes two to tango. So I be dragging Malcolm too. I can't stand Malcolm. But anyway, last week Sarah was supposed to go stay at Mac's house for her own safety, her and her child, for they can be safe. But then she changed her mind to remain at her crib at the advice of Malcolm, who promised to protect her. But how in the hell is he going to be able to protect her? He got how many women? How many women he messing around with? And then he still has his job. He's still working at the FBI. He got a whole job. He got a whole wife, but I don't know what's going on with the wife right now. I don't know what's up with Cynthia because did we even see her this episode? Yeah, we haven't seen Cynthia since last episode. So I don't know what she's over there probably drinking herself under the doggone table because that girl be getting wasted. White girl wasted every time she gets a little bit depressed or a little bit down. But anywho, he told her that he would promise to protect her. But then, in the middle of their little discussion, in walks Brian. Brian, he done showed up. He done popped up out the blue. He needs some confirmation. Now, his wife told him last week that she slept with his coworker Malcolm, right? So, as far as we know, Malcolm is sleeping with Andrew's wife, and Malcolm is sleeping with Brian's wife, right? But Malcolm, of course, he denied it. He denied that he was sleeping with Brian's wife. But I don't know. Y'all might agree, but I think that if if Andrew's wife Sarah wasn't there, I think that Malcolm might would have confessed to sleeping with Lynn. That's just what I think. Y'all let me know. I think he basically lied and denied it because his other mistress was standing right there. But see, the reason why I say that is because we know that Malcolm is this is why I don't like him. He is very cocky. He's very arrogant. And he ain't even all that. Like, you light skinned looking, I'll be sure. You think you cute because you got the good hair and everything. He ain't even all that. But, let him tell it. He can have, and I guess he can have anybody's wife he wants. But y'all let me know if y'all thought Lynn was lying or if she just threw that up in Brian's face just because she wanted to piss him off even further. Then he's already upset, after she said she was leaving him, she wants a divorce and all that kind of stuff. Do y'all think that Lynn just threw that in his face just to piss him off anymore? Or do you think she and Malcolm is really sleeping around together? Y'all let me know. But yeah, Malcolm, he was like, okay, you think I'm sleeping with your wife? Do something then. If you feel froggy, leap. He said, otherwise, get up off the pot. And I ain't heard that in a long time. Get up off the pot. Like, that's something like, the older generation would say, do something to get off the pot, But anyway, I don't know. I think if they were to fight, I do think Malcolm would probably whoop his ass, though. But he ain't gonna do that. He gonna let basically Mac handle that. He's like, okay, you on suspension right now, but I'm gonna make sure your ass get fired. So I guess we gotta see, where that goes. But do y'all really think that secretly Malcolm wants Andrew dead? Like Brian said? Like, Malcolm kept denying he was sleeping with Lynn. Telling Sarah that Lynn is mental, she's on medications. But is he also lying about looking out for the best interest of his coworker Andrew? I mean, how could he be sleeping with Andrew's wife and looking out for Andrew at the same time? Or should I say why? Why? I don't know. But after hearing all that from Brian, Sarah was like, I'm not staying here. I'm not staying with you. I'm not staying in this house much longer. So I do believe that she's going to end up going to Max. But we got to wait till next week to find that out. But let's discuss the highest. The highest is a hot mess, y'all. He is like I said, I wasn't ready. This episode, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for what I saw. But and we done saw a lot. Ever since season 1, we done seen Tyler Perry. Whew. Anyway, the highest. He was sitting in a tub of water with River sitting right behind him when Daikon walked up into the house. The highest was like, "What the hell wrong with you, fool? Do you ever not?" I think Daikon be trying to find the highest in some situations with River or somebody else. But the highest was sitting there in the water just looking at Daikon so disgusted. Like, ugh, because okay, first of all, he likes Daikon. Daikon likes him, but Daikon don't like River. Okay, and River just be, just be trying to bait him into an argument. You know what I'm saying? So Daikon and him be going back and forth, and they was having a little standoff right there while the house was sitting in the bath, the little tub. I'm like, where the hell is your damn? Okay, they ain't got no bathrooms. Like, I know everybody else uses an outhouse, but I would have thought that the highest had a whole bathroom in his trailer. But he's sitting in the middle of the doggone living room in his little basin, this little tub. But yeah, so Daikon and River, they had a little standoff trying to decide who was going to get the lavender for his bath water. But after telling Daikon what to do with the escapees, the highest told him to have Ruth stop by to give him a pedicure. But is that all he wants with Ruth? Is that all he wants is a pedicure? Because he really enjoyed himself when him and Ruth had sex a couple of weeks ago. So do y'all think that's all he wants is a pedicure? Or do you think that he might be just trying to make Daikon jealous? Like the highest said he noticed how Daikon had stopped wearing Ruth's soap. But we all know that Daikon wasn't smelling like Ruth because he uses her soap. Daikon was smelling like Ruth because he was wearing Ruth. And Ruth was wearing the hell out of Daikon, okay? So, yeah, and he knows it. Like, he knows that they slept together. But Daikon, I think Daikon, he will take that to his Ruth, of course, Ruth will too, but I think Daikon will take that to his grave. Okay, see, I'm not even gonna jump to the end of what happened at the end, because that's all I'm thinking about is like punishments. All through this episode, I was just like cringing, like, oh my god. But anyway, yeah, he ain't using that soap, but they haven't messed around in a minute. So yeah, of course he's not gonna smell like her. But anyway, Daikon, he just smiled while opening the door to go do what he was told, what he was sent out to do. But after leaving the highest, River, he stopped by the finance trailer to speak with Joan. Now, River, he's furious. He was pissed because the others had got caught. So of course he's blaming it all on Joan, and of course she feels terrible about it. But what can she do now? She can't do nothing now. River told her though, you think you feel terrible now? Wait until they are caught, questioned, and tortured before they are killed. Joan, just like Tally, she should have listened. She should have listened because not only did River say it was bad timing, but so did, who was it? Was it Zane? Zane said it was bad timing, and Ruth said it was bad timing, but it's too late now. It's too late now. So now I'm wondering if the others will try to get out. The ones who stayed behind because they was afraid to go. I wonder if they will ever try after they find out what happened this episode, and I'm sure they're gonna find that out next episode. But let's discuss the mothers, okay? The mothers. Elder mother Agnes, she had went to wake up Paula, Zane, and the other girls, so they can get up and start working on the breakfast. But was she really concerned with how Paula's throat was doing? I think she was just being sarcastic. She ain't as bad as Elder Mother Marva, but I don't like her either. I don't like neither one of them old gals. But anyway, I think she was just being sarcastic. But thankfully, Paula, who swears she'll never drink bleach again, is feeling much better. And what about Elder Mother Marva? Do y'all think her ass is about to be grass? Because y'all heard what Agnes said. Excuse me, y'all heard what Agnes said. If anybody escapes from the compound, Agnes will be held accountable. And I don't even think any of the escapees came from their trailer. So I was a little bit confused about that. Y'all fill me in if y'all caught on to that. But Agnes said that Marva would be held accountable, and that even if the escapees are caught, because according to Agnes, even though the escapees are caught, Elder Mother will still be in trouble. So, but I do believe that they said neither of the escapees came from their trailers. So I was a little confused about that. Like, why would she be held responsible? But anyway, again, we gotta wait till next episode to find that out. But don't tell me. I was like, shoot, I was getting excited at just the thought of Elder Mother being hemmed up in that doggone trailer, in the punishment trailer, getting that rope thrashed across her big old back. Wouldn't that just be wonderful? Because she just, man, to see her get whipped in that punishment trailer, because she gets off on seeing other people being punished. She sits outside the trailer and just be laughing and whoop them good, Elder Mother, I can't stand her. So the thought of her being in that trailer, getting what a lot of the other people had got, that she laughed about. Even Daikon, remember when she thought Daikon was going to go to the trailer? But yeah, so anyway, after hearing about the escapees, I'm sure Mother really thought that separating Tally and Ruth was a good idea. I don't know if it's going to be a good idea, but she figures, maybe with them not being in the same trailer, that maybe she can have people spying on them and get some information from them and catch them slipping. And then maybe it might not be any more escapes, no more disruption in the camp, because, she's moving Lacey and with Tally and, so we shall see. We shall see. But back to Andrew. Back to Andrew. After seeing the highest Daikon, excuse me, after seeing the highest Daikon and Clark and the others, take off on the four wheelers, Andrew got Oliver up out the bed, like, get your butt up so you can go move this doggone car with this dead ass body in the trunk. It's gonna start stinking up the whole doggone compound in a minute. But I was surprised to see Lacey visit Oliver again so soon. I thought maybe she had came in there to apologize, to make up. But because last week, remember, she had flipped out on him after hearing about what Oliver had done to Lilo, killing him and cutting him up and all that kind of stuff. But she wasn't there for that. She came in there and she's trying to get him to help her to escape. Like, they got the keys to Lilo's car. They got exactly what they need to get the hell up out of Dodge. But no, Oliver, good old loyal, faithful servant, member of the cult. He ain't trying to go nowhere. He tell her, we ain't going nowhere. We staying right here. So even after hearing her pleas of never wanting what had happened to her to happen again, he was refusing to escape with her or to help her to escape. But I have a feeling, y'all let me know if y'all feel the same way. I have a feeling that she will try to find a way to leave with or without him. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I do have a feeling that she will try to leave with or without him. And she walked out like, okay. He was shaking her. We ain't leaving. We ain't leaving. We stay. We stay. It's like a house nigga, But for real, he was like, we ain't leaving, we ain't leaving, we staying, we ain't going nowhere, and she was like, okay, all right, I got you. We ain't leaving. It's cool. It's cool. I see you later. I see you later. So do y'all think that Lacey might try to bounce out on them? Y'all let me know. Let me know. Because after seeing, like I said, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the ending. Let me get a sip, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Telling y'all, doing these reviews be having your throat dry. But after seeing the highest commence to beating the crap out of those escapees, she might want to rethink that. She really do. Man, when he took that bat, I'm trying to move this light, one of these lights right in my doggone eye. But when he took that bat and he started beating He was bludgeoning the crap out of them. He was literally beating the mess out of them. I was like, this man done went mad. He didn't went mad. I'm like, is he on drugs? Is he on steroids or something? It was like he was getting high off of that shit. He was just swinging. He was swinging that bat for dear life, like he was trying to knock the ball out the park, y'all. And I'm like, he has got to be on something besides them drugs that he be putting up his nose. I'm like, is he on something else is wrong with that man? Like, he is a whole psycho freaking path. I'm like, oh God, he had blood all over his clothes. He was just beating them. Just normally when somebody's trying to kill somebody, they don't be trying to get blood all on their clothes. He had blood all on his face, blood all on his clothes, blood all in his hair. I mean, this blood just everywhere. He just got beating him and beating him and beating him. And then he started beating on his chest like King Kong. Yelling at the top of his lungs, talking, I am the highest, I am the highest, I am the highest. I'm like, child, what the hell am I looking at? This man done lost his gone mind. So, if Lacey is planning on escaping, I know she just went through a lot, being abused by all those nasty ass senators. But I don't know if she should want to try to escape, or she should just, keep taking one for the team. I know it sounds bad, but damn. After seeing the highest punish them, see, I didn't think all that was gonna happen, and it was, oh God, watching it was like, oh, but I thought maybe, like, we know that one person who tried to escape, the one female who tried to escape a little while ago, we know that she died on the train tracks. Now they try to say she was trying to cross the tracks, but we all know they either killed her and laid her on the tracks, or they tied her down on the tracks and let the train run her over. With these people, I just thought that they might get shot. That's what I really thought. I thought he was gonna shoot them, or maybe bring them back to the trailer and beat them in the trailer. But the way he beat them with that bat, I don't think I would ever try to escape. I don't know. I had to get a hold to one of those them guns, the machine guns that Oliver and them be walking around with. I find me a couple of them, give me a whole bunch of bullets, then I try to escape. But just escaping with no weapons and getting they got the shit literally beat out of them, blood, guts, and all. He kept beating on them until they was past dead. They was like 2 days past dead, and he just kept beating on them and beating on them, and he's running around. I'm the highest. And Daikon and them, they was just standing there looking as if this was a normal thing. So I don't know. Ooh, y'all, I'm telling you, I wasn't ready for that scene. I'm like Tyler Perry. Every time I turn around, it's. Mm-mm-mm. But anyway, that's about all I got on the show. Anybody who comes in later after the show is over, please make sure you do me a favor, like I asked everybody else. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, IG, thehoodtable.com. Our website. Excuse me. We were on what was it, radio? But I ain't been on there so long. So some people I just got tired of it. I got on there, I checked it out for a minute, I made a few videos, and then I bounced the hell up off of there. I'm like, I got too much stuff going on. People be on Bigo, people be on Stereo, people be on YouTube. I can't do it all. I cannot do it all. Especially with a whole full-time job and all kind of other shit going on. So anyway, we are though on Facebook, Twitter, IG, and also thehoodtable.com. So please check us out over there. And for you Ruthless fans, like you true diehard Ruthless fans, let me go over here real quick. Let me go over here, because I am going to drop the link in the chat to our Ruthless group. Okay, so here is the link right here. Let me see. Okay, the link I just dropped in the chat, that's the link to our Ruthless television show group that I created. So I'm not inviting you to somebody else's group that they created on Facebook. I created that Facebook group for Ruthless Tyler Perry TV show fans, and we got about almost 400 people in the group. So if you are a diehard Ruthless fan and you like to post your questions in there and discussions and all that, just talk about the show, because that's literally what it's for, just to talk about the show. No advertising, no spam, no nothing like that. It's just to talk about the show and discuss all the different storylines and stuff. So if you're a diehard Ruthless fan and you want to join the group, feel free to click that Facebook link that I just dropped in the chat, and I will accept you into the group. But anyway, in the meantime, in the between time, stay safe, be blessed, always remain vigilant, and don't forget, you guys, to keep it hood. Bye.